making up here a third cup of coffee going. Still just trying to brainstorm anything real to do other than the scientific shit I've been doing. I've been maybe showing in the university. Yeah, but it's nothing. I already showed the university, so to show what the next step is to get the voltmeter, the oscilloscope, proper measurements in the common field, little, my adapted sensors and stuff that I've been using to measure the fields with, what I've got at hand. It's the only reason why I even know how to set up so that I can, use an oscilloscope to get the proper measurements off the thing and go here. I'm dropping the oscillated wave down here. I've just dropped it again. It's doing wave mathematics. It's practically a wave computer at that point. Anyway, I'm just trying to do my morning routine of wake up, coffee, feed the kids, water, and flush toilets, and take care of cat bin and all that stuff. Of course, wash up and get at least halfway decent for the day. Not like I'm really planning on going out anywhere. Some crazy ass motherfuckers, I swear, they're like, and then, like, why would I go out in the public showing anything less than what the truth is? I literally was keeping cleaner with the extract baby wipes. Man, fucking simple. 20 minutes it would take to clean head to toe. As opposed to like 2 hours to sit there and fucking sponge bath everything off. It doesn't fucking work. It's not efficient. But if I, increase efficiency that's a different matter. Just like increased presentability is different than hygiene. But most people in their over-construed consolidation of mental, ideological, societal conformity and class warfare. Need I go on? It's like I'm about to knock out the next person who thinks I'm smoking anything other than tobacco and medical marijuana on this. I don't know what's wrong with the world on that level. Worse then again, that's overgeneralized. That's the thing. That's why I have to brainstorm things first before I just, on the fly, I've already brainstormed it beforehand. Even with most of my freestyle, I was already brainstorming it before I hit the damn record or decided to do it in public and try to do something on the side and hustle. I'll then just stand there and do nothing or ask for money. Yeah, the look on my face probably says, yeah, it ain't happening. I'll try to get a coffee in the morning. I'll try to get something to eat, but other than that, I don't stick around. I normally go straight to the horse's mouth. But never mind that. It's easier than trying to pull teeth out of people for a coffee. Like trying to get your kid to take the trash out for $1. Come on. And inflation, so now it's like $2 for a cup of coffee. But, that's America and even Europe and the little shit over there in Ukraine. Whose war is it? I'm just trying to fucking secure the fucking flatlands, people. You know it. You failed foreign relations and your fear is exactly the fucking problem. I said it's more special interest than it has anything else to do with anything. And failed foreign relations. Like Ukraine's inability to just like act as a neutral zone. When Ukraine pipes up, they have their own problems too. You know, every country does. That's what I don't like these days. How people's ignorance just goes forward. Take an inch and run a mile with it. Hey, I'm trying to brainstorm up this damn video for the last fucking 2-3 days now. I'm just looking at the world and taking the assessment of where the hell are, the humanity. When the world loses its humanity, that's when the world starts, if you haven't noticed, starts consuming itself. Just let that settle in for a second. When the world loses its humanity, that's when it consumes itself. Now, what's humanity? Look at the entire spectrum of human nature. All the natures of human nature, even. Cause and effect. Oppression leads to rebellion. Conformity leads to cancer. That's why I was also saying some other posts and towards, see, I'll do it live too, so some material, as I said, is live and other material gets recorded later, or some of it I already touched base on between Twitter and Facebook, so sometimes I'm like, why repeat myself, unless I'm trying to throw it all together into one, all things considered. In other words, what kind of reality check the cash? But cliches aside, conformity and social economic systems that have completely neglected potential because of the fear of potential. So the way I broke it down in another language was, what happens if all these supremacists, because that's what they are, don't even bother calling them racists. They're supremacists. Don't even call them what color they are. They have a God complex. It doesn't matter. All racism is a mental illness, so remove the racism from it and you're down to an ego-plex, or a God complex, a superiority complex. And us and them complex, and then we can start evaluating the human behavior and the actual nature of humanity in that. Because imagine they ever got what they wanted. And they kill all the others, no matter what race they is, or think they is. Say all the birds kill all the humans, for instance. And all the birds look around and like, oh God, we're as bad as the humans. It's the same thing that happens in conformity. Once you're done conforming everyone and you achieve your goal, you'll turn on yourselves. It's the nature of the beast. You'll start seeing the exact qualities that you hated in the first place in your own people. As I said, a cancer. I try to at least tie the things together best I can. Hell, if I could make money just making shit up, I'd probably be more into fiction, but most of my fiction always borders on what's plausible. So I have to be concerned about the world that my child grows up in. And then, with the opposite of a parental protector type superiority complex, it's on the quite opposite of such. You know, you can give your children the tools to survive and thrive in this world and maybe even make contact with this world, then your job is done as a parent. Believe it or not, it's all about so they can live their own life independently instead of making a carbon copy little you or something like the old theory goes that they're just born blank slates. No. No. There's natural traits of the being that they're expressed. That's their discovery to make on who they are. It is not to be defined. That kind of ideological precept is why people get so lost. I don't know who I am. Like, ain't that just fertile soil for anything at that point? Not to get into the dark psychology of such concise English word for it. But anyway, mm, I'm drinking coffee. Anyway, I'm still getting used to your dander too. I still get a little bit of Nietzsche eye from you. Yeah, a little I've noticed it with some animal psychologies when you give them a new name or something, or between a boy and a girl type shit. Is it really the projected energy? And then my science has always been to remove that projected energy and find the natural, like treat it like another, trying to communicate with a being without words. Yeah. I know you're very welcome for the foods. I hope you got the happy bellies. Yeah. Cheeks and chin. All right, keep your butt up in my face now. And you're just seeing her demeanor change between the paraded name that she had in the first place, which I still have a song for. How much wood would it chuck? Yeah, you still like this. Yeah, one of these days I'll do one of the isolation of variables videos when it comes down to that, but it's such a subtle science that it comes down to things like putting like a line of food down and see if some cats will follow the line, others won't. There's intelligence traits that come natural to them versus ones that are trained. So I try to go with what's naturally there and work with that. It's more conditioning than training at that point in communications, huh? Look, it's good looking. Yeah, she was pampered kitten before she came to me, so animal psychology aside, since humans forget that intelligence shares the same kind of consolidation, but there's also a nature to intelligence, which is probably forgotten on half of the remix. What you scratching at me for, huh? I know I got chores to do. She just started letting me know when the coffee was boiling. That's why Gigi's been getting jealous. Schrodinger wanted her too, I swear to God, but you. Because I'm about to stand up, and I gotta check your water too. My video's about done. Anyway, so psychology aside, like I said, she's from the cuddly wuddly side of pampered pooch psychology versus half feral rescue pet that comes in the middle of winter. Get chicken all manged up and get chicken bones off my grill. Yeah, I wash her up real quick. Yeah. Just followed her lead. Hell, she wasn't litter box trained, but she was going poo on sticks like a raccoon. So I just put a cardboard box there, and then she won't use litter. She was half feral. She's also my closest companion that always rides around with me. So we got to get her harness back. It's the damn thing. And you all up in my business, I swear, Luna. Eesh. Like I said, I haven't had enough coffee yet, now you can tell. Anyway, speaking of which, all psychology and conformities aside, that's about all the material I was touching base on for the moment. So, just remember, you either make the world or the world makes you, as cliche as that is. Yeah. On see you city. Tell them goodbye.